What a day. Major wins from Wolf and I today, guys. We're going to get all into it on the True Trading Group live stream. Welcome, everybody. If you are ready to learn, trade, and profit on a serious note, then you've come to not only the right place, but the place. Guys, take a moment right now, smash that like button, turn that thumb blue, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you guys share the stream on all your own social media channels. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome, everyone joining us on the different media outlets. True Trading Group, or what we like to call it TTG, guys, is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal, and that is to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, right here. We go live on this YouTube channel, totally free, where myself, other TTG pro moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of education and free lessons that are going to help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading. And we really exemplified that in today's trading action. We go over day trading, swing trading, options, advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, and more. There's literally something for everybody in TTG, regardless of your trading style or your level of experience. And guys, I began my career working for a firm in New York City right out of college, 2007, my very first job. Then 2008 happened, the housing market, right? The Great Recession, the subprime mortgage mess, stock markets crashed. But I actually went on to thrive during that time period, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before they even let me touch a dollar of their money, they first put me through an intensive educational training program. I've since taken that curriculum and I've simplified it and I've paired it with the top premium trading tools and resources out there today, and I've made it all available to my TTG members. Now, before we get started, guys, I want to know right now, okay, if this is your very first TTG live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, go ahead right now, type the letter I in chat. Type the letter I in chat right now. We got my boy Yusuf, Ibrahim, G-Man, Tori Trupiano, Rachel Clark, Saheem Hassan, Zomak Blah, Taz Hall, Father Guido, Perla Fern, Mary Kemp, Johnny Utah is here today, Chris West, Khalil Rashid, Michael Honeycutt, D7 Schumacher, Arthur Shockley, Cheryl Walker, Jose Rangel, Jolly Jacobs, SV, Caleb Toggart, Rohit Nagar, Sarthak Matal, Marvin Mentor, guys, beautiful. Welcome. All of you, seriously, all of you that are brand new, you are all about to get a crash course in what it means to trade for real. Okay. Truth is, guys, in True Trading Group, there's no BS, there's no fluff. Stick around. You guys are going to learn something here today on this True Trading Group YouTube channel. I guarantee it. Right now, guys, the live stream tonight is going to go down as follows. We're going to start things off with a 20-minute Q&A session. Give some time for people to log on. Give some time for people to join us here on the live stream. Then we're going to go over the daily market recap, what went on today, what happened, what were the market catalysts today. We'll discuss that. Then I'm going to be bringing on Jason, the Wolf, okay? And we are going to be breaking down all of our trades, and we're going to be getting into the lessons. That includes how to have big gains while actually still using a small account. And that's what we're going to be talking about here today, because the trades that the Wolf and I, Jason, who's going to be on here with me in just a little while, the trades that he and I made were – I'm shorting in individual stocks on the trades that I was making, including Tesla and Peloton. But I'm also giving members options that they can go ahead and participate in that trade as well. So tonight's live stream, I'm going to talk to you guys about options trading a little bit. We're going to get into that. I'm going to explain to you guys, for those of you that are super beginners, I'm going to tell you guys what is an option, how does it work, what does it actually mean when you buy an option, what are you actually buying, and how you can actually benefit from options, how you want to trade them, when you want to trade them, to be able to benefit from these moves, even if you have a small account or if you have, the inability to be sitting in front of your computer all day long, this is a perfect live stream where we're going to get into, that can help people specifically that have smaller accounts and or that work full-time jobs. Okay, so that's what we're going to be getting into here today on this live stream. So if you're one of those people, it's going to relate directly to you. Then I'm going to be giving out some of the information for tonight's TGD Stimmy. The TGD Stimmy, for those that do not know what that is, we just give away money to our members because our members are freaking awesome and we love them. So we like to give back to all of our members. So every day we give away a couple $100 to 5 lucky TGD members. That's going to be taking place right after this live stream. And what we'll do is I'll give you guys that information. And plus, anyone that joins TTG during this live stream, if you guys are not members, but you become a member during the live, you can also go participate in the giveaway. All right. So you guys can head on over to the giveaway room on our website. I'll give you the information and the password to get in there. And immediately following this live stream, you can head over for a chance to win a few $100. All right, let's get things started, guys. Let's go ahead and begin the Q&A session. I want you guys to start typing your questions in the chat right now. Type your questions right away. Adam's going to grab them. He's going to throw them up on the screen for me to answer. And with that said, let's not waste another second. Let's get into the Q&A. What's a small account? How small? Anything under 25K. Anything under 25K, that's going to be bound by the PDT rule. Anything under 25K, that'll be bound by PDT rule. But I mean, honestly, you guys could, even, $500, anything, anything from $200 all the way up to 25K. If you guys are bound by PDT rule, then that's can tend to be called a small account. But honestly, when you hear small account, you really think like, something, $5,000 and under would be considered really a small account. Once you get up to like 10, 15 grand, and you might be bound by PDT rule still, but then when you add on top of that, like 4 times margin, it's pretty decent buying power, guys. It's pretty decent buying power. You're talking about, 40, 50 grand in buying power. You can definitely get yourself into some nice trades if you're using the margin. So this is going to be really geared specifically for people that have where I think they can benefit you guys the most is people that have like $1,000 and under, $5,000 and under in their accounts. That's what we're going to be really talking about, and we're really going to be helping those people here today. But on how you can follow along with trades that I'm making, even though you have a small account. I'm going to show you guys how you can do that. Is it a good idea to do option trading with a small account? We're going to talk about this later on this live. Okay. Yes, it is a good idea to do options trading with a small account. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about here today. Okay. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about here today. How do you overcome the frustration of running out of cash for the day and missing opportunities? By reminding yourself that just because there's an opportunity, it doesn't mean that you would have made money. You can't look at it that way, because if you look at running out of cash as, oh my God, I missed opportunities. Why? Why don't you look at it like I ran out of cash? It saved me from losing on other trades, giving back profit or losing more money. Like people always assume that if they were able to trade, they would have been making money, so the way that, if you're struggling with that, like how to deal with that, I would just say, think the opposite way. Think that instead of you just assuming you missed out on making money, why don't you assume that you missed out on losing money? And then you might actually feel better about running out of cash. What is PDT rule? Okay. PDT rule stands for pattern day trader rule. Okay. I actually hate the rule. I don't understand why it exists. It's supposed to help the small. It was designed to help protect the small retail investor / trader. I think it does nothing but hurt them. So I actually hate the rule. But what it means is if you have less than $25,000 in your trading account and you are using margin account, A margin account means that you are borrowing money from your broker to trade with. So most brokers now will give you like 4 times margin. So if you have $1,000 in your account and you're on margin, your broker will give you 4 times margin in buying power. Okay, so you'll be able to buy 4 times the amount of money that you actually put into your brokerage account if it's on margin. Now, if you're using a margin account and you have less than $25,000 in that account, you can only make 3 day trades in a 5-day period. A day trade means you're buying a stock today, you're selling it today. If you buy a stock today and you sell it tomorrow, that's a swing trade. So if you are bound by the PDT rule, you are only allowed to make 3 day trades. That means buy today, sell today. You're only allowed to do that 3 times in a 5-day period. Okay. If you switch to a cash account, you can day trade as much as you want, but you will only be able to trade with the cash that's in your account. And when you use that cash, let's say you have $5,000 in an account and you're doing a cash account. And let's say you put $500 into a stock or into an option. You buy it and then you sell it. That $500 that you just used to make the day trade, it'll take 2 days for that cash to settle and clear for you to be able to use it again in a trade. So once you make that trade with $500, you've got $4,500 left in buying power. Okay, so the pro of the margin account is you can trade with more money than what you actually have. The con of the margin account is you can only make 3 day trades in a 5-day period. The pro of a cash account is you can make as many day trades as you want. The con, you can only trade with as much cash that is in your account. It looks like we have a lot of new traders on here tonight, guys. I can just see by some of the questions, and guys, I like it. I like it. I'll tell you guys now, if you guys are on here right now and you are new to this, do not be shy. Okay, do not be shy. Listen, I've been doing this for 17 years. I worked at a hedge fund, the whole 9. But I had a day one also, and I want you all to know. I want you all to feel very comfortable. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Do not believe me. If you have the question, somebody else that's watching this live stream has the same one. Okay, that's the only way you're going to learn is by asking questions. Okay, so no matter how elementary you think your question might be, don't you be embarrassed. Don't you be ashamed. You ask it. That's how you learn. What strategies do you deploy the most? Yeah, and guys, actually, you know what? That's actually true. The Wolf started out just like all of you guys. I also really want to make sure you guys understand that. The Wolf is going to be coming on and joining me, on here later. But several years ago, the Wolf started out, with a small account and has basically lived off that account for the last 10 years. Okay. So, he's going to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit later also. But a lot of people that are new here, don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy. What strategies do you deploy the most? Also, how do you look for opportunities? What indicators? Okay. That's a very loaded question. So what strategies do I deploy the most? Me personally, I'm a traditional day trader that also swing trades. What that means is the majority of my trades are day trades, but I will also make swing trades. Today, I was ripping profits off of 2 swing trades that I've made over the last, week. I've been short Tesla. I've been short Peloton. Both of those stocks got smacked in the face today. Both of them down significant, big down moves today on both of those stocks. And I was just ripping profits off on those positions. I'm still short Peloton. I got flat Tesla. It was a huge win. But I'm a very diversified trader. I trade a lot of different things. I do day trading. Like I said, I do swing trading. And when I say traditional day traders, my trades last anywhere from several minutes to several hours long. I'm not a scalper. Scalping trading style is very fast. They're in and they're out within seconds. That's not my trading style. So scalping is a form of day trading, but not all day trading is scalping. Okay. So I'm a traditional day trader that also swing trades. But like I said, True Trading Group is not just me. There's 6 other professional traders that are moderators inside of True Trading Group that are calling out trades, that are calling out where they see opportunities, that are answering questions in chat that you have access to as members. And we all implement our own style. Okay, so we have some people that only swing trade. We have some people that really only trade options, that have different niches and different focuses. And the Wolf will be on here in just a little bit. The Wolf has a very, very different trading style than I do. Very different trading style than I do. That's what I mean by there's something literally for everybody in your trading group. High volatility, low volatility, swing trading, day trading, stocks, options, you guys, you name it, we implement and we teach you guys all these different styles, because something that you will realize, or maybe you haven't realized it yet, maybe some of you have, is that one of the hardest parts about beginning as a trader is what I call finding your trader identity. What type of trader are you? What style works for you? Like, okay, maybe you try scalping and scalping's not for you. Maybe you can't get in and out of stocks within 20 seconds. Maybe that's just not for you. Okay. And if that's not for you, maybe you try day trading, and maybe day trading and being in a stock for an hour, maybe that's not for you. But maybe you end up buying a stock and you're in it for 2 or 3 days, and that fits your lifestyle, it fits your personality perfectly, and that's what works for you. Maybe stocks, you don't like trading small caps. Maybe you like trading large caps, but you don't have the capital to trade a $300 stock, so you learn how to trade options. We're going to talk about that today. People with small accounts, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually make some huge gains by following along with some of these trades, even though you have a small account, by trading options. Okay, so finding that trader identity is very important and can sometimes take a little while. And that's why I think it's so important that in TTG, we teach you guys all these different styles so that you can help figure out what works for you. If we were just a one-trick pony and it was just me and it was like, hey guys, this is how I trade, it's my way or the highway. Well, what if my style doesn't work for you? Then what? So that's what I mean by there's literally something for everybody into your trading group, regardless of your trading style or your experience level. How do you calculate your position size in a swing trade? What about tiering as well? Same exact way you would on a day trade. Okay. When you're in a swing trade, where's your stop loss? It's the same thing. Now, typically on a swing trade, the distance from my entry to my stop loss and the distance from my entry to my take profits is usually further than on a day trade. And you just adjust your position size. So wherever your stop loss is based on whatever the pattern is that you see on the chart, that's making you buy this stock in the first place. There's got to be a level that you see that you can say, man, if the stock gets above or below this level, the setup I'm looking at, it's broken down. It's not there anymore. Therefore, I've got to get out of the trade. So that level, that's where your stop loss goes. And then you figure out, well, what's your risk tolerance? What's your risk tolerance? That's what's the dollar amount you are willing to risk per trade. Meaning, what I mean by that, not how much you're willing to put into the trade. How much are you willing to lose if you're wrong? What's that number? I can't tell you that number. Everyone's number is different. It could be $100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Everyone's number is different. What are you willing to lose if you're wrong? Okay. That's your risk tolerance. Let's say for argument's sake, it's $200. So when you enter a swing trade, once you figure out what your stop loss needs to be based on the chart pattern, you now figure out how many shares do I need to buy? So if I do get stopped out, I lose $200. You make that calculation by the dollar amount that's your risk tolerance. In this example, $200, and the distance that your stop loss is from your entry. So let's say you buy a stock at $5 and your stop loss is $4.50. Okay. You would do 200 divided by 50 cents. That tells you how many shares that you need to buy. Okay. In that case, it's 400 shares. If you're buying a stock at, $20 and your stop loss is $19. Okay. Again, now you're risking $1 a share. Okay. So it would be $200 divided by $1 a share. And that's going to give you the answer of how many shares you need to buy. In that case, 200. Okay. And that's how you calculate position size, same exact way you would on a day trade as you do on a swing trade. Mike, as a 17-year trader, what do you find yourself struggling with at your level? What new skills are you learning at this time in your career? You will always, Joko, that's a great question. You will forever be a student of the market. You need to understand that. Doesn't matter how long you've been doing this. Doesn't matter how much money that you make doing it. You're always going to be a student of the market. You'll always be a student of the market. Okay. What I struggle with the most, I would say is the mental aspect of trading is something that you're always going to fight. You're always going to fight it. You can learn how to use Fibonacci levels and that's it. You're not going to forget how to use Fibonacci levels. You're not going to forget how to use Fibonacci levels. Okay. So, but the mental aspect of trading and controlling your emotions and controlling your frustration and your fear and your greed, that's the part that you're going to play that battle all day, every day. Guys, Adam's bringing me cookies. I don't. That's Adam, everybody. They're so good. That's the wolf, everybody. That's the wolves. Apparently, everyone's just coming to bring me cookies. Adam shoved the chocolate-covered strawberry in my mouth last night. Now he's shoving cookies in my mouth. Oh, my God. I can't eat the cookie and talk to you guys at the same time. So the cookie's going to have to wait because right now you guys are my main priority. So, like I was saying, you will forever be struggling with the mental aspect of trading. And for me, I'll tell you guys what gets me the most upset at this stage of my career. It's not being wrong and losing money. Being wrong on a trade and losing money, I can easily deal with because that's what should happen. If you are wrong, you should lose money. Makes sense. What gets me really frustrated at this point is being right and not making money. Now, this is me at this point in my career. I'm not saying this is not something that, that would be silly for someone that just started trading to think that way. But I'm talking about for me at this, and that's the question. You're talking about me. That gets me more frustrated than anything. This actually happened to me yesterday. If you guys missed my live stream yesterday, I actually suggest that when this live stream's over, go back and check out yesterday's live stream because yesterday was a really big mental and emotional battle for me yesterday. And I talked about it last night on the live stream. So I definitely recommend going back and check that out. But that pisses me off because that's not what should happen. If I'm right, I should make money on the trade. And that really frustrates me. And that's something that I'm really trying to work on because how silly is that? Like it's one thing to be like, oh man, it's a whole nother thing to be legitimately pissed off. And I get legitimately pissed off when I am right and I miss my entry or I don't pull the trigger and I miss the trade. And that's something that I, to this day, and at this point in my career, need to work on. And that's kind of what last night's live stream was all about. I think the hardest is to find people you can trust and that doesn't just want to take your money. And this is why I love TTG. Nice. Here you can trust you are in good hands. These guys rock. Marcia Gomez, thank you very much for that. Yes, that's actually really, really important. There's a lot of, unfortunately, I don't need to name any names. I mean, many of you have probably seen them or been a part of them, but there's a lot of BS nonsense groups or services out there that claim to teach you how to do this, but the people that are teaching you don't know their ass from their elbow. And it's unfortunate that they promise you, they sell you hopes and dreams. And then when you fail, they say, oh, well, that's because you didn't buy my special VIP package. Cool. There's never any upsells in TTG, guys. I promise you that. You pay one price in True Trading Group, you get access to literally every single thing that we have. There are no different level tiers. Why would I do that? Why would if somebody really wanted you to succeed, why would they give you part of the education? They're setting you up to fail. It's like, hey, listen, sign up for $1,000. Then you sign up, and then you're like, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. And then they're like, oh, well, if you want to learn what to do, you got to pay $2,000 for these courses. But you're like, but what do you mean? I just signed up for $1,000. Why do I have to pay more for these different courses? Why would you not just pay the membership and get access to everything? It's like, imagine if you went to college, your first day of class, your professor hands you a book and says, all right, class, read this book. We're going to have a test on this book in 2 weeks. And you're like, all right. You go home, you read this book. You go in 2 weeks later, you sit down at the test. You're taking the test, you're flying through, you get like halfway through the test, and all of a sudden the questions are like, wait, what? I don't remember reading this. What is it? What's going on? You skip one question, you go to the next one. You're like, wait, I don't know. What is it? What is it talking about? You raise your hand. You're like, professor, what is this about? I don't know this material. And the professor's like, oh, well, Timmy, did you buy the VIP Pro package? And you're like, no, I just paid my tuition. I just enrolled in the school. Oh, well, Timmy, you've got to buy the VIP package. That's double your tuition. Setting you up to fail. And then when you fail, the reason why you fail is because you didn't pay more money. It's bullshit. So I'll stop right there. I'll stop right there. So true. That's why I became a lifetime. Oh, Javon, my brother. Yes, became a lifetime member 2 days ago because no one gave me so much info than TGG. We're family for life. That's it, bro. You're stuck with me. We're trading for life. Yes, I love it. I love it. Lifetime members in the house. I like it. Think of membership as an investment in yourself. Amen. Well said. That's exactly what it is. It's an education. It's truly learning a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life. You're not just paying to get trade alerts. TGG is an entire platform, guys. It's not just trade alerts. You're getting access to all these different tools and resources. You got a Benzinga news feed. You've got a trading simulator. You've got a trade ideas scanner. You got real-time level 1 and full book level 2. You got a video library. You got workshops, webinars, one-on-ones, private study groups. You name it, we've got it. It's all yours for literally just the one price of the membership. You get access for the entire year. TGG integrity is above all. Very true. We're also very, very transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that actually tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you guys can track all of our moderators' trading performance as well. Made 200% gain on an option for WFC with what I've learned from TTG. Boom. Beautiful. Great job. 200% gain. That's sick. I became a member 3 days ago. Best value ever. Just the included applications are worth it. Hell yeah, Antonio. Welcome to the family, man. Antonio, welcome to the family. Yeah, it's so true. The applications that Antonio was talking about, like all those different tools and resources, all those tools and resources, if you paid for them by yourself, would cost you over $3,600 a year just for the news feed, the simulator, the scanner, the charting software, all these things that are included with your membership. They'd cost you over $3,600 for the year. You get all of them for free when you sign up for True Trading Group for just over $1,200 for the entire year. It's crazy. The value that you get in True Trading Group is actually nuts. This is the first and only group I would be a part of. I got to make this a little bit bigger that I'd ever be a part of. I never joined the group prior to joining TTG because I couldn't believe the BS. There's a lot out there. I'm a professional sales professional by trade, and I know real. Hell yeah, Ressi. Ressi, brother, I got to tell you, man, I'm actually pretty glad that you joined. I actually remember you the first time that I saw you comment on the live stream, because once I saw your name comment on the live stream, I said your name, and then like you were on like the next 2 or 3 consecutive live streams. So I'm glad to see that you that you joined the group, man. Welcome to the family. Since I joined, I made profit on 8 of my last 11 trades. Talk about instant gratification. My goodness. Way to go, Mark. Really great job, Mark. Really great job. 5 straight green days. Now we're talking. Talk about consistency. Bill, way to go, man. All thanks to the TTG education support. It's amazing. I'm forever indebted. Nah, man, you're not indebted, bro. We're a family. You're not indebted. We're a family. That's what family does. Where else can you start your own business you can take anywhere with no overhead and a support group as a family? Bruce, amen, man. That's how you guys have to think about trading. When you become a trader, you are the ultimate entrepreneur. Like, really think about it for a second. Your success and failure is all on you. It all rests on you. You know, it all rests on you. And there's truly no limit to your upside potential. You want to make 50 grand a year, 100, 200, 500, a million, 2 million. There's nothing that's standing in your way. It's an amazing thing. And as long as you have internet, you can do it from anywhere in the world. It's a beautiful thing. Guys, you guys excited about this weekend, by the way? My teaching fam, you guys excited for Sunday? Guys, this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here on this YouTube channel, we're giving away $80,000 cash or a brand new Porsche or a brand new Tesla. That's happening right here on Sunday. I can't wait. I can't wait. All you guys need to do to be included in the raffle is be a TTG member. That's it. If you are a member, you've got a shot at the $30,000 cash or the Tesla. If you're a lifetime member, you've got a shot at the $50,000 cash and a Porsche. That's all you guys got to do is be a member, and you guys can have a chance to be included in that giveaway. That's happening this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders now. Can you explain about short trades? Sure. Okay, so shorting, this is great. I got to tell you guys, I can tell there's a lot of new traders that are on the live tonight. I can tell by the questions that you're asking, and I love it. I love it. Okay, because I like to see people that are out, that are being active, that are motivated, dedicated to trying to learn. You guys are in the right place. I promise you're going to learn something new every single one of these live streams that you attend. My goal is to make sure that you learn something, you get value, and you take something new from all these lives. And I haven't failed on one of them yet. Okay. And today will be no different. You guys are going to learn a lot. What's a short trade? Okay. Instead of buying a stock, when you buy a stock, the term is you're going long, or you're long the stock. That's when you buy it and you want it to go up. If you want to sell a stock and you think it's going to go down, it's called shorting a stock. So let's say if I'm looking at a stock, say the stock's at $20, and I'm looking at this stock and I think this stock's going to go down to 15. Okay. I think this stock's going to $15. How can I make money from it? This is where short selling comes into play. So what you end up doing is you borrow shares from your broker, because I don't own the stock. Let's say stock A is at $20 and I think it's going to 15, but I don't own the stock, so I can't sell it, right? So what I do is I go to my broker and I borrow shares of stock A. I sell the shares at $20 because the stock is trading at $20. So I sell the shares at $20. Cool. Let's say I sold 1,000 shares at $20. That's $20,000 that I just got credited. So I got now I have $20,000. Now it's not that simple, because I still owe $1,000 back to I still owe 1,000 shares back to my broker. So at some point I have to buy those 1,000 shares back, because I borrowed 1,000 shares from my broker and then I sold them at $20. I still owe them 1,000 shares. I got to buy them back. Now, the thought process is, hopefully, if the stock goes down to 15, I can then buy 1,000 shares at 15 and return the 1,000 shares to my broker. But I got $20,000 cash to sell the shares at 20, and I only had to spend $15,000 cash to buy the 1,000 shares back at 15. So I am keeping $5,000 profit for myself on the trade, and I'm returning the 1,000 shares back to my broker. Okay. Now, let's say the stock goes up. Let's say the stock goes to $22. I still owe my broker the shares. So maybe I got to buy the shares back at $22. But now to buy 1,000 shares at 22, that's going to cost me $22,000. I only got $20,000 when I sold them. So I've got to come up with another $2,000 to buy the stock, which means I just lost $2,000 to give those shares back to my broker. So that's why when you short a stock, you make money when the stock goes down. You lose money when the stock goes up. That, my friends, is shorting. Any other questions, fellas and ladies and children? No more questions, guys? I'll take one more, guys. I'll take one more question. What do we got? All right, let's see. Mike, if a trader was risking $10 as example, what should they be gaining as profit? Is 1-to-1 a good ratio or should it be greater? No, David, 1-to-1 is not a good ratio. On the overall trade, 1-to-1 is not a good ratio, no. So preferably so I take profit, David, I take profit in 3 tiers, right? So my profit target number 2 needs to at least be 2-to-1. Okay. You want your profit target number 2 to be at least 2-to-1. Now, a good average R for a trader, like when you average all of your trades together, if you average like a 1.7 R, 1.8 R, that's actually a really good stat. Okay. So that means on every trade, you're making on average 1.7, 1.8 times what you're risking, but that factors in all of your trades. So like that's a pretty good R number. Okay. You don't want to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to risk, if I'm risking $100, I'll make $100. That is not how you want to be trading. You want to make more money when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. Okay. Preferably people shoot for at least 2-to-1, preferably 2.5 to 3-to-1. When you get really good follow through, you can get that to 3, 4 R. You can really pull that number higher. But you're going to make other trades that are going to be less. You will make some trades that are 1 R. Sometimes you just don't get the move, and that's okay. You don't have to. The point of the risk reward is to help you determine if a trade is worth it. But once you're in the trade, don't ever sit there and say to yourself like, okay, I'm not going to do something because my risk reward, like once you're in it already. The risk reward, when you look at, okay, like if I'm risking $1 to the downside, if I make $2.50 to the upside, the risk reward is worth it. Let's go after the trade. But if the stock is not, is not getting to the 2.5 times the risk that you were looking for when you initially entered the trade, that doesn't mean you just sit there until it's reached, because sometimes you'll make adjustments. It's really meant for you to help you gauge if a trade is worth making or not. Does the reward warrant the risk? Oh, we're taking more. Okay, I thought that was the last question. Sasha Monique, I was a first-time trader. That's why I went for Lifetime. I learned so much from them. My wife said, get the Lifetime so we can leave this for our kids. Wow, Javon, that's awesome, man. Javon, that's awesome. Yeah, guys, that's one thing about our Lifetime memberships. It is transferable. You can leave it to your children. You can leave it to your spouse. You can actually put your TG membership, in your will and will it down to somebody else. The Lifetime membership transfers over, but the Lifetime membership is for current annual members only. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, you can't just go and buy a Lifetime membership. It's not on our website. Okay, you can only become a lifetime member once you are already an annual TTG member. Spots are limited on our lifetime memberships. They are not open all the time. It's really become a badge of honor for our TTG fam. And that's because spots are limited. That's why we don't give the option to just buy a lifetime membership if you're not a member. It's only available to current members first because the spots are limited. All right. All right, guys. Cool. Perfect. And that just about wraps it up there for the Q&A. Gave some time for people to log on. We got a lot to talk about here today, guys. Listen up, but real quick before I get into the rest of the live, there's a lot of people that are asking about the membership that are looking to learn. And there's a lot of new traders that are on here that are trying to get themselves a really good education, not a gimmick, not no stupid BS, but a real education. Same stuff that I learned when I was working at the fund in New York. I want you guys to think of True Trading Group as a Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price for the year, you get access to everything we have. So I see some people that are asking in the chat about the memberships. Before I get into it, I want you all that are interested to listen up. Okay. My partner, Adam, and I, who shoved the cookie in my mouth a few minutes ago, have been working on building True Trading Group since 2014 when we initially kind of came up with the concept. We launched True Trading Group in like a beta private version in the end of 2016 and went live to the public in early 2017. We've been building this platform up ever since. And it just gets better and better and better with all the new features and the new tools that we keep adding to the membership. We literally work 12 to 15 hours a day minimum for our TGD family members to make sure that our members are getting the absolute most value and the most help that they can to become better and more profitable traders. Our members have access to a professional 15-course curriculum. That's beginner foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, trader psychology courses, swing trading courses, you name it. We've got it all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, gives you breaking news alerts directly inside of our chat room. Quote Media's real-time level 1, full book level 2, and options data. Trading Views Pro Plus charting software, which is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. You get ETNA's trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money. Access to our chat room, which is unlike anything that you've ever experienced, I promise you. No, our chat room is not on Telegram. It's not on WhatsApp. It's not on Discord. It's not on Webinauto. Nothing like that. Our chat room is a proprietary software. It is an absolute game changer. Ask any of our members. Our chat room is unbelievable, the features that you have in our chat room. Within chat, we trade live all day long, okay? We don't disappear 2 hours into the day and you guys are left to fend for your own. We are in the trenches with you all day, every day, answering questions, calling out trades, okay? And our collective win rate as a group, as moderators, the moderators that call out trades during the day, collectively, we have an 83% win rate going on right now. We're all trading very well. I'm really proud of my team of moderators, and we all have different trading styles. We all trade different things, and collectively to have that kind of win rate is excellent, okay? We give you guys access. We don't charge you to talk to us or to get advice or to ask questions. We do live workshops, live webinars. We give away literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in cashes and prizes. Every 300 new members that we get, we give away the $30,000 or the Tesla. Every 150 lifetime members we get, we give away the $50,000 and the Porsche. Okay. And we're literally doing that this Sunday. So you guys do not forget, anyone that joins True Trading Group between now and Saturday at midnight will be included in the Tesla $30,000 giveaway. All you got to do is be a member. That's it. Okay, and anyone that's a lifetime member by Saturday at midnight, you'll be included in the Porsche or the $50,000 giveaway. Okay, we do the TGD Stimmy every night, which we give. I told you guys about that. We just give a couple $100 back to our members. We do one-on-one mentor sessions. We do small private study groups. We literally go above and beyond for our people. Every member that signs up also to True Trading Group, we give them either a brand new Asus, Lenovo, Dell, HP, or Chromebook laptop, totally free. You know, a lot of times we get people that sign up that they want to learn how to trade. but they're using like a 10-year-old laptop that's got a bunch of viruses. It's super slow. It crashes on them. You can't trade on something like that. So that's why when people sign up, we give you a free brand new laptop included with your membership. Why do we do all this? You're probably like, what the hell? You guys, all of that is included in your membership. That's insane. No additional fee for anything that I just said to you. That's all included. You pay not a dime more for any of that stuff. The answer that I want to ask, the answer is, that I want to ask you guys right now first is this, because you might say, why do you do all that? Okay, let's try something. How many people on this live stream right now have been part of another group? You know, courses, chat room, the usual stuff, and they were promised the world only to get upsold constantly, to get nickel and dimed, and always feel like success was just an extra couple $1,000s away as long as you kept buying whatever was promised to help you make money. I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now if that has happened to you. Look at all those number 1s. Look at all those number 1s. Oh, man. Oh, I hate to see that. I really, really hate to look at all these number 1s. I hate to see that, guys. Look at all the number 1s. Guys, all these number 1s that are coming through chat, that's why we give all that stuff away, including our membership. I said to you guys, listen, TTG is a business, okay? Now listen, a business that operates in a space with one of the worst reputations, and for good reason. This is an industry where people will say and do anything in order to get you to pay something and then push you to pay more until literally you've got nothing left to pay. Adam and I decided a long time ago that in order to have TTG grow into something much bigger than just a business or a group or an alert service, that we needed to disrupt this entire industry. Every day we eat, sleep, breathe this for our members. And yes, even after you pay your membership fee, we still do everything that we can. We wake up every day to figure out how we can give you guys value and continue to gain your support. The members that you see in this chat, okay, that are members of True Trading Group, they're not paid to be here. They support us because they're doing well. They're becoming consistently profitable traders, and they recognize our passion. They show us their support. Guys, there's close to 1,000 people right now that are on this live stream. Our membership price is usually $2,212, but right now we're currently offering it for just $1,279. Every day that price of the membership is going to go up. Okay, why? I'm glad you asked. In life, you guys need to understand your worth. And honestly, we know ours. It's a hell of a lot higher than $1,279. We have one price up front for the whole year. You get access to everything that I said. I told you guys, like Netflix. Our price is going to be moving up to $2,500 a year. Okay, yes, we'll run sales here and there for like $2,250 or $2K, all right? But we also will have a price match, actually, that I want to make sure you guys are aware of. So like, let's say you buy you pay $2,500, and then tomorrow there's like a sale for $2,000. You'll get a several $100 credit towards your following year's renewal. Okay, so that way no one will ever get shafted or feel like when they sign up, they're like, oh my God, I just paid hundreds of dollars more. So we always we have like a price match guarantee for everybody. But guys, we know what we're worth, and honestly, $2,500 is a fair price for everything that we offer you. But we're not going to just raise our price to $2,500 overnight. We're going to be walking it up little by little daily. So every single day, the price of our membership is going to start to rise until we move it all the way up to $2,500. All right. We also offer a money back guarantee. I'm being dead serious. Okay. If you go through all our courses, pass all the quizzes that come at the end of the courses, and attend the private study group, and still don't make back your membership fee, which today you can get for $1,279. If you don't make that money back at least once through your membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'll give you a total full refund if you don't make that money back at least one time throughout your membership. That's how confident I am in the education, the platform that we provide. That's how much I stand behind the True Trading Group platform. 82% of our members have gone on to become profitable traders. That's why I'm able to offer you a money back guarantee. Okay. Use coupon code TTG121. That's coupon code TTG121. You have to actually use the code. You have to apply the code, enter it, click apply code. Otherwise, you're going to be paying like $2,000. So make sure you enter coupon code TTG121 and click apply code at checkout to get that discount, guys. All right. And get one of the last remaining free laptops. The laptops they're limited. They're first come, first serve. Okay. And then also, if you sign up by Saturday at midnight, you'll have a chance to win the Tesla or $30,000 this Sunday. Okay. Also, for those that are interested but unsure if they want to pull the trigger yet, we do have a trial. It's an entire 1 week trial. It's there's no auto renew, no obligation, just a one-time payment of just $3. When your 1 week trial is up, your membership just simply expires. You're never charged again. You get 1 week of full access to our chat room. And when we say 1 week, we mean it. If you sign up for TTG3 on a Saturday or Sunday, your 1 week trial access and chat begins that Monday. Sign up on a Wednesday, your 1 week trial. Your 1 week trial expires that following Wednesday. While in chat, you guys can actually watch myself and my team of other pro TTG traders share our screens, alert our trades with advance notice, and in a clear, simple way that you guys can understand in real time. All right. You also get 1 week access to our Benzinga Pro newsfeed, 1 week access to downloadable stock profiles and SEC filings, 1 week access to our custom trading, our stock screeners, 1 week access to our watch list that includes swing trades, day trades, options. Yeah. All right. We take education very seriously in TTG. You know, we take it very, very serious. When I worked at the hedge fund in New York, guys, before I was able to touch a dollar of the firm's money, I went and received extensive educational training. You know, this education is what really set the foundation for me to become the trader that I am. You know, so during your 1 week trial, you guys are going to actually receive 3 sample courses that are designed specifically to give you an idea of how our courses and exams are structured, while providing you with real information that can immediately improve your trading. Okay. So if you guys are interested in the 7-day trial, you can go to TTG3, TTGTHREE.com. That's TTG3 all spelled out. That's TTGTHREE.com. URL is right there at the bottom of the screen. All right. All right, guys, let's get into the daily recap. All right, let's get into the daily recap. All right, let's talk about what happened here today in the overall markets. Then I'm going to bring on the Wolf, and we're going to talk about our trades and go over some lessons. Let me pull it up, share my screen with you guys. All right, guys, so here we go. It's the stock market recap. All right. What happened today? Guys, you could actually all download this. There's a link in the description below this video. All right. You guys can actually download this PDF and keep for your own records. What happened today? Today was whipsaw action in the markets today. Very, very crazy action. Following comments from the Fed and Biden's speech yesterday, you had strong earnings from Apple and Facebook, among others, that helped drive the markets to all-time highs early on. Some economic data played a role, but then shortly after the open, the markets dropped swiftly during the first half of the day, but then completely turned on a dime. Guys, we dropped about 4 points on the SPY in the morning and then rallied back 4 points in the afternoon. Wild action today in the markets. Okay, new all-time high on the SPY, new all-time high on the NASDAQ. Jobs data today. Jobless claims fell to 553,000. It's the lowest level since March 2020. Third straight week, jobless claims fell below 600,000. That's a great sign. But still more than double the 200K weekly applications submitted in the months before the pandemic began. So we're improving greatly. Still got some work to do. GDP growth. Commerce Department reported Thursday that the economy expanded 1.6% in Q1 2021 compared to 1.1% Q4 2020. Pending home sales rose in March over February. Monthly advance for the first time since December. And pending home sales increased by 1.9% in March. You also had some more tech earnings today. Amazon actually just gangbusters earnings at Amazon. Okay, huge. Data reads for Friday. You've got personal income and spending data, employment data, some other stuff coming out on Friday. I don't expect there to be major market movers. Earnings outlook. You had Amazon, like I said, huge beat. Huge beat. Okay. What do we have tomorrow? You got Exxon, Chevron, AbbVie, okay, Clorox, just to name a couple, right? So, not much. Today was kind of a slower day for catalysts, but a wild day for price action. Wild day for price action, okay? So like I said, you guys can download this. There's a link in the description below for you guys if you guys want to go over this, okay? All right, guys. So that just about does it there for our daily recap. Now I want to go ahead and bring on the Wolferino. I want to bring on the Wolf. Everybody give a big, warm TTB shout out to Jason Spatafora, the Wolf.
Hey.
What's up, man? Hey, I can throw something. Guys, Jason's on the other side of the TTG headquarters office. So I'm down in Miami. I'm at the TTG headquarters, and the Wolf is here.
Yeah, it's the first time
Elena's here. Everyone, Elena's here.
On camera.
Yeah, say hi, Elena.
Go on camera.
Go on camera. So, yeah, what's up, Wolf? How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Chilling. First time at the office.
We got some stuff. We got some stuff to talk about here tonight because, first of all, congrats on your trades.
Oh, thanks.
You had a pretty nice one, a nice swing trade that lasted about a month long.
Cemex, the most boring trade ever.
Hey, but I'll take a triple-digit gain if it. I mean, I don't know how boring a triple-digit gain can be.
Yeah, some people look. One of the things that new traders have a problem with is patience, right? That's like probably one of the first things you have to master.
Very true. Very, very, very true. So, guys, we're going to talk to you guys about here today how you can get some big gains even while you're using a small account, and how you can follow along with some of my and Jason's trades even if you guys have small accounts. I made an announcement a couple of weeks ago that in True Trading Group, something that I was going to start to do was when I go ahead and I trade a large cap stock, okay, like when I shorted Tesla, or when I shorted Peloton, or when I shorted Coinbase, or when I was long Roblox, I will be going ahead, and every time that I alert a trade in those, even if I'm in the stock itself, some people don't have the capital to be shorting a $300 stock, shorting a $700 stock. Okay, some traders can't short, period. Some traders just don't have the capital to get into those kind of trades. So when I do that, all of my trade alerts are now accompanied by a corresponding option trade that members could buy to go along with the trade that I am in. So even though I shorted Tesla at $698.62 yesterday. I covered my final piece of Tesla at $669.11 today. That option contract that I told everybody was the $695 strike. Okay, I believe it was the May 14th. I believe it was. It was May 14th or May 12th. I could go back and check the alert. But that option contract went from $28 to $44.45 for a 59% gain from yesterday into today. So even though you don't have the ability to short Tesla, you guys can actually go ahead and buy the option contracts the option trades that I'm sending out that coincides with my trade. Okay. So what I want to talk to you guys about here today is I know we have a lot of new traders that are on this live stream. I can tell by the questions that were being asked. Okay. Earlier on the live stream, I can tell. So what I want to talk to you guys about real quick let me explain to you guys first what an option contract is. For those of you that are experienced traders, I'm sorry. I know this might be super, repetitive or rudimentary for you, but there's a lot of other people on here that are just getting started. It's important that they understand options. Don't forget, no matter how experienced you are, you had a day one also. So remember that and be patient. Okay. So guys, an option contract basically gives you the right to buy or sell shares of a stock at a specific price on a specific day. That's what an option contract is. Okay. So option contracts will have something called a strike price, and they'll have something called an expiration date. So there's also two different types of option contracts. There's calls and there's puts. You'll buy a call option if you think the stock's going up. You'll buy a put option, you think the stock's going down. So, for example, if I was to take a look at Facebook, and I said Facebook's at $330, I think it's going to $340. I would go ahead and buy a call option and say maybe my your strike price is $335 and your expiration date is May 21st. What that means, if I was to buy the $335 strike, May 21st expiration, call option for Facebook, what that means is I'm buying a contract that gives me the right to buy shares of Facebook at $335 on May 21st. That's what that option contract means. That is what you are buying. You're not buying shares of the company. You're buying a contract that gives you the right, should you choose, to buy shares of Facebook at $335, the strike price, on May 21st, the expiration date. Now, as Facebook moves higher, the value of this contract starts increasing. Why? Because if Facebook goes over $335 by May 21st, this contract gives you the right to still buy the shares at $335. Facebook, let's say, could be at $360 on May 21st. Your contract gives you the right to buy shares at $335. So as Facebook goes from $330, $332, $335, $338, $340, $342, the value of that contract that gives you the right to buy shares at $335 becomes more and more and more valuable. Because on May 21st, even if Facebook's at $360, I could, if I wanted to, buy shares at $335. You're instantly up $25 a share. That's what makes that contract valuable. Okay? That's what an option contract is. The flip side is true for a put option. Okay, so that was a call option. Now a put option, let's say Facebook's at $330 and I think it's going to $300. Let's say I buy a $320 strike, May 21st expiration put option. Well, now the put option gives me the right to sell shares of Facebook at $320 on May 21st. So if Facebook starts to go down 330, 325, 320, 315, 310, 300, the value of that put option goes up. Because even if Facebook is at $300 on May 21st, this option contract, this put option, gives me the right, should I choose, to sell shares of Facebook at $320, even though the stock's at $300. That's what makes the value of the put option go up as the price of Facebook goes down. This is what option contracts are. Now, there's a lot of other advanced option strategies where you can combine different types of options. We're not going to get into that here today on this live stream. You've got things like iron condors, credit spreads, debit spreads, butterflies, straddles, strangles, naked puts, covered calls. We're not talking about any of that stuff here today on this live stream. This is basic options, getting started with options, calls, and puts. Because if you guys want to take advantage of the trades that Jason and I are making when they're not a small cap, I trade small caps too. I trade those $1, $2, $5 stocks. Don't you worry. When those stocks are ripping face, I'm trading them. We're screaming boom. We're hitting home runs in chat. But when those stocks are cool, I go and I find opportunity in places like Tesla, places like Peloton. And you want to make sure that you understand how you can benefit from the trades that I'm making, how you can follow along with these trades so that you can make a 59% gain in the Tesla put option. When I shorted the stock yesterday, you can buy the put option yesterday. And as the stock goes down, the value of that put option went from $28 up to $44.45. That's a 59% gain. Okay. But options are also risky. You need to understand this. I don't want anybody on this live stream to trade one single option contract until you have gone through the option course that's part of the TTG curriculum. Because yes, options are amazing. They're great. They give you these huge gain potential, but they also give you extra risk. So with that potential extra upside, like literally, Tesla only went down like 4 or 5%, but the option went up 59%. So that extra upside also carries extra risk from a percentage basis. So you need to understand that risk. You need to understand how to properly position size yourself so you don't take too large of a position size and get yourself caught in a position where you thought you were only risking $100, but you really ended up risking 300. Okay. So that's kind of what I want to make sure that you guys understand, that there are extra risks. Who can trade options? Guess what? Anyone. Okay. Big account, small account, years of experience, no experience. Everyone can trade options. That's the beauty of it. Okay. And why should you trade options? If you do not have the capital to trade shares of Tesla, shares of Peloton, shares of Facebook, if you don't have a big enough account, you should be trading the options. Okay. You should be trading the options. That's why we wanted to take some time to go over this with you here today on this live stream, because these were great trades. You know, we didn't really trade. I traded one small cap today, ATOS. I made a little bit of money on it, nothing crazy. It was a small win. All my money today came from the Tesla short. I also pulled some profit off on the Peloton short. I'm still in Peloton. I'm completely out of Tesla. That's where I made all my money today. So considering that that's where I made my money today, Jason also made a bunch of money today on an option contract as well, that he actually bought about 3.5 weeks ago, I think, or almost 4 weeks ago at this point, that he was able to gain over 100% profit on. And this is really great for those people that work full-time jobs, that can't be in front of their computer all day long, or maybe your job doesn't allow you to kind of be on your phone or to make trades on the go, and you want to just get yourself into a position that's got low volatility that can move over time. Jason's trading style is going to be right up your alley. Something like Tesla is going to be a very volatile trade. Now, I love volatility. I trade high volatility stocks. Jason likes low volatility stocks. Jason does not trade the real high flyers and the real fast movers. Jason likes to go after the lower volatility stocks. But at the end of the day, guys, it doesn't matter high volatility, low volatility, because guess what? There's no style points in trading. The money that you make off of a trade, it spends just the same, whether you make it on Tesla or if you make it on GE or Ford. Okay. There's no style points in trading, and I want you guys to make sure that you all understand that. Okay. So let's take a couple of minutes. Jason, I'll pass things over to you, bud, for a couple minutes. You want to talk about your trade on, I think it was CX.
Yep.
And walk members through that a little bit. And I'm going to pull up the chart too, if you want to talk about something. And And I can walk
Sure.
people
I mean,
through it.
you guys know that I'm not much of a chartist, which a lot of you will start out. You will not be chartists. I'm more of an ideas guy. And this was just kind of an idea, just kind of looking at the chart, the 3-year on it, and everything that was happening with infrastructure. I was just kind of thinking, I was like, this thing could make a move to $10. And when I entered the trade, it was just over 7. So I took a tier 1 position in the option, and the first thing I said to everybody, because it had about 2 months to go, I said, listen, I was like, I'm getting into this trade knowing full well it is going to be one of the most boring trades that I make. I was like, this thing does not make giant moves. I was like, I'm like, it's literally cement. All right. So you're going to be watching cement dry. And it was okay. And then it pulled back, and, getting into the story, what Mike was talking about, how Tesla dropped 5% or 3% and the option went 50%. Well, this thing dropped as well. So we went down to 680, and knowing that it was kind of realizing that, I'm like, man, this really is slow. I ended up buying the stock in my tier 2 at 680, and I took that profit, I think probably a week, 2 weeks ago at like 750. But it was just it was real simple. I was just kind of looking at this to carry on with the momentum of everything being discussed as far as infrastructure. I'm also in some other infrastructure plays, and their options, and they're much longer term, 6 months, and the other one is like 72 days. But the idea was just kind of simple. And honestly, Mike was talking about how an option is basically, it's a promise that you can get 100 shares of, the underlying. So in this case, it would have been it was a $7 call for May 21st, I believe. And, with the position that I had left, I fully intended on exercising. And then out of nowhere, we just got this giant pop. And then when I did the math, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to sell this option. I'm going to take the profit, because I don't know if it's sustainable, just kind of knowing how this thing trades. I was like, if it keeps going up, so be it. I took profit. But my intention would really be to hope for it to pull back. And luckily, I was able to top ticket, meaning I got the absolute highest price on the option today, and then watch the stock pull back like 20 cents and the option pull back 10 cents. So I can always get back in, but I'm just kind of happy with the trade as it is. But, look, what Mike was kind of saying, how everybody has different style. Guys, my style is no stress. If I feel the need or urge to jump in my pool, I'm going to go jump in my pool. You cannot do that if you're trading Tesla. You can't do that if you're trading Roku. I famously got into a Roku trade, and I was trading on my patio, under a fan in the sun, and I was like, man, I really want a soda. And I went to my fridge out there, and I was like, damn it, there's no Sunkist. Let me walk to my garage, which isn't a very far walk. I got a Sunkist, came out, put a couple more Sunkists in there, grabbed my phone. Tesla dropped $3, and all of a sudden I was down like $5,000 on my options. I don't like that. And I made the decision in September that I was going to move away from high volatility and focus on low volatility ideas. Just kind of no stress. And I also trade stocks too. I took a little bit of profit on one of my pot stocks today. But really, there's just kind of something for everybody. And, it's really cold in this office. I'm like, I could cut glass.
It's I don't know how you're in there. It's so cold in there.
Freezing.
Yeah.
I got hype. I'm like, I'm like this close to hypothermia. But yeah, the trade, it's a good trade. And so many times when I talk to members, because, that are, I do one-on-ones with, and they're like, I'm having a hard time with options. I was like, okay, how long have you been trading options? I just started. Okay, what options are you trading? Well, I'm trading the SPY. I'm trading, Tesla. I'm trading, and I'm like, whoa, like you got to graduate to that level.
Yeah.
I used to trade Tesla, and one of the first things I told people in TGD, I go, I will not trade Tesla unless it's 3:00 on a Friday, and I'm only gambling at that point. So there's like you've got to graduate to each and every different level, and like Mike was saying before, guys, I opened a Scott Trade account with $1,500. I had no idea what I was doing. And little by little, I didn't even know what PDT rule was, but I wasn't trying to day trade. I was trying to invest and, and go with long-term ideas. Now I'll ask people, they don't think I'm a day trader. I'm a guy that just does maintenance on the positions that I have, and I protect the profit. And that style will be different for everybody. But, there's a mod for each stage of your progression in TTG, because one day you go from just, hey, I'm an investor, and you're like, man, I'm day trader. Then all of a sudden you're doing iron condors and debit spreads and all this crazy stuff option wise, And
we got Jason. We got a new member, bro. Hold on a second. Let's read this. Just joined. Looks like a much better deal than the last one I looked into, and I have only been looking into THD after talking to an old classmate about how much she likes your program. That's awesome. Everybody, Zachary, welcome to the team, bro. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the fam. Yo, TTG fam. Give Zachary a big warm welcome. New addition to the TTG fam.
Zachary, if I could give you some advice, never call a she an old anything. So a former classmate. All right. I just paid for your membership. So
yeah, guys, it's important for you guys to really, what Jason's talking about. Like I said, he and I could not be further opposite when it comes to trading. Jason is a sentiment trader. Okay. Jason is Zach. Zach, now that you're a member, bro, by the way, before I forget, Zach, make sure you go on the website, click the event registration button. Make sure you sign up for the Tesla giveaway. All right. You're a member now. So you now have a chance to win either $30,000 or a Tesla this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here on this YouTube channel. Okay? So make sure you go and register for that giveaway. Everybody else that is a TTG member, go into the main trading chat room right now for more info on the TTG Stimmy. If you are a TTG member, go into the main trading chat room right now. There's no password. Go to the main trading chat room. There's no password for more information on the TTG Stimmy. All right. So, guys, like I was saying, like I said, Wolf and I are very, 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 very different in our trading styles. I trade high volatility in the fast movers. He trades the low volatility. But guess what? The money spends just the same. Okay. The money spends just the same. And, I think for people that are first starting out trading options, the Wolf's options are going to be lower volatility. They're great to start off with and great for you guys to learn with. And then you graduate yourself up to some of the higher volatility options, like a Tesla option, or like he said, a Roku option, even a SPY option. These are going to be more volatile options. They're going to move. The price of those options are going to move around more quickly because the price of the underlying stock that they represent moves around a lot more quickly. You look at a stock like CX, it takes that thing a month to go $1. Okay, so it's not a very fast moving stock. Tesla will go $1 in the same amount of time it takes you to sneeze. All right. So, that's why those options are going to be much more volatile. And you want to make sure that you familiarize yourself with options enough to where you understand the risk. You can adjust your position size accordingly. And you can put yourself in these positions to where the volatility just becomes second nature, and you adjust your position size to deal with that, extra risk. Okay. So, this is something that I think can work for a lot of people that work full-time jobs, that have small accounts, that, you guys can't be participating in some of these larger stocks. And that's why I want you guys to be understanding and learning about how to trade options. And that's why I want to spend some time on this live stream, kind of breaking down, kind of some basic info about options trading and how it works. All right. So, what I want to do here now, nice trade, Jason.
Thank you. It was great seeing everybody.
Thanks for breaking that down. You got when I told you guys about, like, Jason's like an ideas guy. The whole premise behind Biden and coming out with this huge infrastructure spending plan. That's why Jason looked towards infrastructure plays, and CX is a cement company. Literally, that's why he said, that watching the stock is like watching cement dry.
Yeah.
That pun was intended. It is literally a cement company. And there's going to be a huge infrastructure bill. Jason said, well, if that's the case, then I think that all these infrastructure companies, steel companies, copper, cement, all these companies that are going to be involved in infrastructure buildouts, he said, I think they're going to do well over the next couple of months.
Yeah.
And he went ahead and positioned himself.
I'm going to cut you off. Mike, pull up X. So kind of just go into an ideas. Pull it up on the year. This is the first trade that I alerted in TTG. And this was an ideas trade. Just that to pull ourselves out, big infrastructure projects were going to be needed to boost them, to strengthen the middle class. So the entry was actually $4.90. So this is one of those cases where if you're patient and you believe in the idea, and the idea, you allow it to play out, very low volatility. I mean, I also traded the option for an entire year. But look at that.
From huge move.
490 to 27.
Yep.
So yeah.
In less than a year.
Yeah.
No, in like exactly 1 year.
Yeah. Nuts.
In literally like exactly 1 year.
So yeah, guys. If I could do it, you can do it. Because I'm not that smart. I'm just good looking.
Guys, Jason, like I said, Jason started out with a small account, guys. Jason says all the time, Jason didn't listen. I was lucky. I began my trading career working at a fund in New York City. That's where I learned how to do all this stuff. Jason didn't. Jason started out just like all of you. $1,500 in a Scott trade account, which isn't even a thing anymore. Who bought them? E-Trade?
TD.
TD bought Scott trade.
Yeah.
You're right. He started out with $1,500. He's been living off that money for the last 10 years. It's like,
yeah,
So there you have it, folks. All right. So that's Jason's trades. I got a couple of trades I'm going to break down for you guys now here as well.
All right, guys. It was real.
Thanks for joining us, Wolf.
Later, guys.
Later. All right, guys. So let's break down now. I want to get over to my trades here, and let's talk about quick update on Peloton. Okay, because I told you guys on April 23rd that I had entered a swing trade on Peloton. Okay. On this day right here, I entered a swing trade on Peloton. I came on the live stream and I told you guys that I had entered a swing trade on Peloton. Okay. And I'm in this trade because of a pattern that I see here. That is a reverse head and shoulders. Here's your left shoulder. Here's your head. Here's your right shoulder. And here's your neckline. Okay, so what I'm looking for on Peloton, I thought with the reopening trade underway, people wanting to, try to go back and maybe they want to work out outside. Maybe they want to go back to a gym. I thought Peloton's going to have a hard time keeping up the growth that they experienced during 2020 and the issue that took place with the infants and all the issues with that horrible situation where the young child was killed by getting caught underneath the Peloton treadmill, that all the press around that was going to cause a big slowdown in treadmill sales for Peloton. And I thought that was going to maybe lead to some earnings misses or some negative guidance. And as the reopening trade continues, I looked at this as a bearish setup. There's a lot of things about this trade that I think is bearish. You've got this chart pattern, which is the head and shoulders. You have a death cross about to form, has not happened yet, but where the 50-day moving average is about to cross underneath the 200-day moving average. That is a bearish signal. Okay, that's called a death cross. And then I'll extend this a little bit. Okay, I'll extend this a little bit. And what you actually had happen here was a signal line crossover on the MACD indicator. We got a signal line crossover to the downside. That's also bearish. Okay, so there's just a couple of things here that I'm seeing on this Peloton trade that I thought were bearish. So I went ahead and I shorted the stock, okay, right there at $100.90. Okay, I'm short the individual stock from $100.90. Let me bring this in a little bit here, and I'll show you guys. We can zoom this in a little bit, and I'll show you guys the actual short. Right there. Okay, right there was my entry short Peloton at $100.90. This was a swing trade, but at the same time that I alerted the short here, I told everybody in chat, because with all of my my alerts that go out, I will share with people, okay, an option contract that you can also get into that will follow, okay, an option contract that you can get into that will follow the trade that I am in. Okay, so at this time, I alerted to everybody that if they want to follow this trade and you don't have the ability to short Peloton, okay, that you can go after the 100 strike May 21st expiration put option. Now, what does that mean? What did you guys just learn, right? What did we just learn about options? Okay, that means that you're buying a contract that gives you the right to sell Peloton at $100 a share on May 21st. That contract was at $7.50 at the time that I entered this trade. Today, when you had this big sell-off on Peloton, okay, we took a piece of profit off the table, okay? We took a piece of profit off the table on my short, okay? And you had the put option go all the way to $9. That's a 20% gain. That's a 20% gain on the put option, okay? So even though you may not have the capital to short a $100 stock, you could follow along with the option trades that are being alerted in chat so you guys can benefit and profit from these moves, even if you have a small account, okay? I'm still in this trade, okay? We need to break like $93. We need to break $93. Okay, if we can break $93, I'll zoom this back in. Okay, if we can break $93, then I think Peloton drops down towards 80. Okay, we have until May 21st on these options. All right, so we'll see. We'll see how the rest of this trade goes, but we've already taken some profit off the table. My next take profit will be around 93. And then if we break 93, my next take profit will probably be around 88. And then final take profit around 80. Okay. Peloton announces earnings on May 6th. I want to get out of the bulk of my position before that. Okay. I'm still in 75% of my size, short from 190 cents. I want to get out more. I'm still in 75%. I want to get out at least half. Okay. And get myself down to 25% size before the company reports earnings on May 6th. Next, Tesla. Okay. This was an absolute home run today. Okay. This was an absolute home run. Oh my God.
Home run. I gotta go.
You taking it? Take it. Adam and Jason are fighting right now over a Millennium Falcon.
No, come on.
Oh my God. Children.
I have to
Children.
That's not cool.
Eleni, you gotta be the mom right now. You
Oh
gotta.
my God, every day I'm the mom.
So guys, we're having fun here in the TGD office. We're having fun. I told you guys, we're nonstop working here for you
Why
guys.
did you let it? Why did you
All right, come on.
Me? Why is it me?
Out of the office.
All right, guys, let's talk about this Tesla trade. All right. So yesterday I noticed a lot of weakness in Tesla. Okay. Ever since Tesla reported earnings and had the drop, the stock's been relatively weak compared to overall markets. Okay. So you have overall markets making new all-time highs every day. Okay. All-time highs today, all-time highs. Okay. On the SPY and all-time highs on the NASDAQ. But Tesla was extremely weak during that time period. Okay. So what I did was I said, okay, so yesterday, when Fed Chairman Powell was speaking and the markets ripped to all-time highs, Tesla could not even go green. So let's get this straight. The SPY rips to all-time highs and Tesla cannot even go green. I told everybody yesterday, guys, this stock is weak. This stock is weak. And if we can break below, okay, if we can break below, I'll take you guys to, all right, if we can break below this level, okay, it was right around 693. I'll go to a 15-minute chart so you can see it maybe a little bit better. Okay, here we go. I said, if we can break below this level, Tesla's going to drop. Okay, we held this level of support all day yesterday. Look at that support yesterday on Tesla. Okay, look at that support on Tesla. That's yesterday. See that? But that's not a coincidence. Look as we look back to the left. Okay, you see how this is a very clear area of support for Tesla? A very clear area of support for Tesla. And I said, if this level breaks, then I think we should fill this gap. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do you want to know the price of that gap fill? 676. And where are we? Beneath it. That gap has officially been filled. And it was a very easy drop once we got beneath it. You can see, look, once we dropped beneath it, it was a clean drop. We didn't sit here and mess around and try to bounce back because Tesla's been weak. And all we needed was some type of pullback in the overall markets. And we got it. You can see in the morning, we finally had downward action in the markets. And that's all it took. That selling pressure in the market, that's all it took to push Tesla through that support level. When you are looking to short stocks, stop trying to short the strong stocks. Short weak stocks. Okay? Short weak stocks. So guys, what I did was yesterday, I came in here. Okay, I'll take you guys over. Right here is my short entry at $698.62. Right there is where I got short Tesla. And at that same time, I told all of our members in chat that they can go after the $695 strike, May 21st expiration put option at $28 a contract. And today, when I took my final profit off the table, which I almost damn near bottom ticked this thing, my final take profit was 669.11. The low of the day is 668.50. And at that time, when I took my final profit off the table, that option contract had hit $44.45 for a 59% gain in just one day. Again, guys, this is how, with a small account, you can still benefit and profit from these types of moves. Okay, so just because I'm trading a $700 stock and you're like, oh man, well, I only have $1,000 in my account, I can't trade this. Incorrect. Okay, incorrect. All right, by learning how to trade these options and by me alerting these options to you, this is how you guys can follow along with all of these trades. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. Awesome, guys. All right? Beautiful. Guys, listen, it's our goal on all of these live streams, honestly, to make sure you find value, you truly get something out of these live streams. I want to know right now if you did. Anyone that's on this live, if you got value out of this live stream, I want you to go ahead right now and type the number 1 in chat right now, guys. Type the number 1 in chat if you guys got value out of this live stream. Hell yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Look at all these number 1s. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is what I'm talking about. Wow, that's a lot of number 1s. I appreciate you guys. Guys, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button. Let me know you guys appreciate me going through and doing all these lives. Smash that like button, guys. All right. Now, what I'd like to do is, out of all the people that are still on this live stream, I would like to know how many of you are not members of True Trading Group. Okay. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG in chat right now. Okay, we got Amin Hamani, we got James, we got Ibrahim Farhang, my boy Keith, Antonio V, we got Father Guido, we got Night Cow 87, my boy Sam, Robert Molyneux, Mockingbird, Caleb Tarnowski, RV Thomas, Amandeep Singh, Chad Ross Kelly, Sonic, David Smith, Aaron Darden, Charles Green, Father Guido soon. I like that. Father Guido goes soon, Mike. Father Guido, man, I'm ready when you are. We got Service Works, Johnny Utah, Justin, Tio Papali Lake, Davinder. Beautiful, guys. Awesome. All of you that are typing the letter TTG in chat right now, listen up, guys. No one's going to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. You've got to be willing to do it. It all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools and community that's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. And that is what we're all about. That 1-year membership, I told you, normally it would cost $2,212. But from now until midnight tonight, it's your last chance. Get a 42% discount, brings the price all the way down to $1,279. Plus, you get a free laptop while supplies still last. They are first come, first serve. This offer expires at midnight. Guys, I'm telling you, our price is going to keep going up every single day because we're moving our price up to $2,500. You can get it right now for $1,279 with a free laptop when you use the coupon code TTG121. There's no upsells, no add-ons, nothing. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. We're the Netflix of trading communities. I keep telling you guys that. Okay, and we're way more than just a chat room and a trade alert service. It's a platform. TTG is a platform for traders. Included in your membership comes Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed directly inside of our chat room. This is a live breaking to the second news alert service right inside of our chat that has made me money and has saved me money by giving me news before the rest of the crowd. Me, my mods, my entire TTG fam, we use this every day. It is an absolutely invaluable tool. Okay, there's also a squawk box feature, lets you turn on your speakers, and someone will read the news to you as it comes across the wire. You also get Quote Stream's real-time level 1 and full book level 2 included in your membership with real-time options data. You're getting a trade, you're getting a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learn in the courses. You're gonna get Trade Ideas real-time scanner. You're also that shows you like what stocks are making new highs, what stocks are making new lows, volume surges, top gainers, shows you what are the best stocks for you to be trading on the day. Then you're going to get TradingView's pro charting software included as well. That's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. All this stuff is included for free in your membership. You don't pay $1 more for any of it. Then you're going to get at least a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting over an 83% win rate. Folks, we are fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every buy and every sell that our moderators make, allows you to follow along and track all of our performance. You also get access to one small private study group with any TGD moderator. This is your chance to ask questions and go over topics and lessons you need help with. You get the entire curriculum. And when I say the entire curriculum, I mean it. There are no special VIP pro courses that cost more money. It's a 15-course curriculum. This is a simplified version of the stuff I learned working at the fund in New York City. Beginner courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, you name it, we've got it. You get access to it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, a video library that's got over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that me and the moderators conduct with our members that cover a bunch of different topics like how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, beginner options, how to grow a small account. These are just a couple topics that we've covered. There's over 100 hours of additional educational content in that library, guys. It's all yours with your membership. You want to talk about value? Remember what I told you about all of those? Remember what I told you guys about all of those, about all of the features that if you paid for them on your own, guys, that Benzinga newsfeed alone, if you paid for it on your own and you were not a member of True Trading Group, Benzinga would charge you $1,188 a year just for that newsfeed. That's almost your entire membership cost because you can get a membership right now for just $1,279. Just use coupon code TTG121. The quote stream, real-time level 1 and level 2, that's $990 a year. The trade simulator is $750 a year, and TradingView charges $720 a year for their charting software. Just those 4 things that, mind you, are included for free, no additional cost with your membership when you pay $12.79 right now tonight. But if you were not a member and you wanted to get those services to trade with on your own, it would cost you $3,648 a year. This is the value you're getting when you join TTG. I'm telling you guys now, the price is going up. We're going up over $2,000. That's still cheaper than most of our competition. And we are giving you 10 times the value that these people are giving you. I told you our goal is to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do that, we've got to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. This is not a sales gimmick, guys. We will be backed up to $2,500 a year sooner than you think. My TTG fam, I want to know right now if you guys think it's worth it. I think there's a lot of potential TTG fam that are thinking about it. They want to know. What do you think a TTG membership is worth? My fam, sound off in chat right now. Tell me what you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth. Be honest. Be honest. Tell me what you think a membership is worth. Breathe Easy says it's well worth the investment. Breathe Easy says it's worth 25K. Jason Hubert says 4K. Don Wilkerson, 5K. CC says $30,000. It's a school tuition. Goodfella from NY in NJ says 5K. Miss Tiny Trader says minimum 5,000. Judy says absolutely. Silver Grave says $9,999.99. Primal Plasma says priceless. Bruce Sears says it's worth a heck of a lot more than wasting money on other scams. Lori says it's so worth it. If I had to do it again, I'd easily pay $3,000. Celeste says without question, this is worth $15,000. Smokey Mike says priceless. Soccer Mom, who's a recent member just a few days ago, says at minimum, it's worth as much as you've already lost trading on your own. This group is priceless. Louis Cruz says easily worth over 2,500. Judy says this is 5-figure value. G Sanchez says, yo, for reals though, 5,000. Wendy, 5,000. Highway 1, 5,000. Guy Ward, 5,000. KM, 10,000. You guys get the point. You guys get the point. Now, this is all great, right? This is all great. You guys think the membership has value. Perfect. But you want to know what our viewers really want to know? Are you making money? My THD fam, sound off in chat right now if you are making money with True Trading Group, and what does that look like? If you don't mind sharing, if you guys want to share about your profits, be my guest, go ahead. I think some of our viewers would love to hear about them. But if you're making money with True Trading Group, I want you guys to sound off in chat right now. Bruce Sears, yes. Viniska Sousa says, I made $1,000 just today. Alex says, Ayo. Velocity Channel, 10K. Louis Cruz, yes. Ray Thompson, I love stacking Benjamins with the help of TTG. Guy Ward says, I already paid for my lifetime membership. Bruce Sears made $300 today alone. Keith Jeram made $2,000 today alone. Celeste has made up over $6,000 in losses from losses that she had before she joined. She got rid of baggies and has already made her membership fee back on a $2,500 account. Celeste, that is amazing. Congratulations. Determined had made $1,700 today. El Papi made $2,000 today. Carlos No Name made $5,000 last week, is already up $3,000 this week. Breathe Easy HVAC, my man, you are a beast, has turned $5,000 into $285,000 since August of last year. The training is where the value is. I can't even begin to explain to you how insane that is. Congratulations, bro. Big money. Yes, definitely making money, says Lori. Over $3,500 in the last 6 weeks when I first became a member. I still have some red days, but I'm not afraid. TTG's got my back. Hell yes. Hell yes. That's all TTG and my TTG fam support. I'm beyond grateful for all of you. Hell yeah. CMW already made $425. Just joined on Sunday. Just joined on Sunday. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Wild Child says, I made money and I was at work, not even able to be near a computer. Wasn't even on her computer. Made money while at work. Incredible. So there you have it, guys. Again, listen up. These people that are commenting, there's nothing, I mean, you guys are all special, but there's no difference between them and you. There's no difference between them and you. They found True Trading Group the same way you did. A live stream. We don't advertise all over the place. I do these live streams. That's how they found True Trading Group. They learned more on live streams than they have in their last year of trading. Now imagine getting the full curriculum. If you guys think you learn something on my live streams, which I know you do, because nobody else out there provides you the kind of education information that I do. I know it's out there. I see these YouTube channels. There's not a single other person out there that provides you with a fraction of the free education that I give you on these live streams. And the information I give you on these live streams is a fraction of what you get bundled in the entire TeachD curriculum and the entire TeachD platform. There's no difference between them, these people commenting on the stream right now, and you. If they can do it, so can you. Guys, we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Over 1,050 reviews on Trustpilot. I encourage you to go read these reviews. There are almost 1,100 people that have taken the time to write us a review on Trustpilot. Read them. Here, I'll read one for you right now. All right, my boy Pete Balesis left us a review actually just 4 hours ago. TTG is a blessing for new traders. I've been a TTG member since May 2020 and never had any regrets or second thoughts that I joined. The high quality education, group mentorship, transparency, and their commitment to the success of every member is incredible. Equally as impressive is my view is the dedication to their continuous service improvements provided to the platform at no extra cost or upsells ever. The course, the tools, the resources have grown so much since I have joined, and they continue to expand. The Trader Palooza events are worth the membership alone. On a personal note, my interaction with Adam, Mike, Wolf, Glenny, and support staff has always been very positive. They are always approachable and willing to do everything in their power to help you to reach your full potential as a trader. To sum it up, TTG provides you with everything you need to be successful. Anyone thinking about joining, don't look as membership as a cost. Look at membership as an investment in yourself. Pete, that is an incredible review. Thank you so much for taking the time to write that. Really means a lot to me. For those of you that are out there that are considering joining the group, I encourage you right now, go read more of those reviews. There's no better referral than a testimonial of your peers. Okay, guys, we also give back to all of our members. Remember, this Sunday, it's Tesla and Porsche giveaway. I'm giving away either $80,000 or a Porsche and a Tesla. Okay, and somebody on this live stream right now, okay, somebody on this live stream right now may be that winner. May be that winner. Guys, there's only 10 laptops left for tonight. There's only 10 laptops left. Okay? So let's get this straight. Let's recap this. Sign up with coupon code TTG121. Get a 42% discount, brings the price all the way down to $1,279. That price is going to continue to go up every single day. That price goes up at midnight. You're also going to get a free laptop. There's only 10 left. So the next 10 people to use that coupon code are going to get a free laptop. We're even going to cover the shipping. Seriously, it's totally free. I'm not kidding. You're also going to get a chance to win $30,000 or a brand new Tesla this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to give you guys a money back guarantee. That's how confident I am that if you're willing to put in just a little bit of effort, that you can and will be able to do this. If you put in an effort, go through all the courses, pass all the quizzes, attend a private study group, do those 3 things. That's all I ask. Do those 3 things. And if you still don't make back your membership fee, which is $1,279 tonight with coupon code TTG121, if you don't make that money back once throughout your membership, I'll give you all your money back. Folks, you're going to get a full refund from us. Because if you do those 3 things, you tried, and that means I failed you. And if I failed you, I'll give you my money back. That's how much I stand behind. I put my money where my mouth is. I stand behind my program. I stand behind my education. Now the question is, are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to put in a little bit of effort to try to learn a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life that can better the lives for you and your family? That's the question you got to be asking yourselves, because I'm basically guaranteeing your membership costs. Worst case scenario, you don't make the money back. I give it back to you when your membership's up and you got a free laptop out of the deal. It's worst case scenario. Guys, use coupon code TTG121. There's only 6 laptops left now. This offer expires at midnight. Those 6 laptops will not make it to midnight. I'll tell you guys that right now. Probably within the next 20 minutes, those 6 laptops are going to be gone. Don't wait. Use coupon code TTG121 right now. Get a free laptop, get a 42% discount, and make sure that you guys register for the Tesla $30,000 giveaway this Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. When you're on your checkout page, if you see a laptop in your checkout, that means one of the laptops that are still in stock. Once all of our laptops sell out, you'll no longer see the laptop in your checkout page. That's when you know that the laptops have been sold out. Okay? So that's it, guys. Use coupon code TTG121 before midnight tonight. I'll see you guys all in chat. Big day today. We're going to finish the week out strong tomorrow. Later, guys.